Howdy Scholarship Gang. Welcome to Twins Migrate TV, where we discuss studying and immigrating to the US, Canada or the UK. My twin sister and I migrated to the USA without paying a penny, and this channel explains how you can do the same. Due to many factors, studying in the USA has become extremely popular and attractive over the years. Many international students come to the US to pursue higher education opportunities and gain access to world-class universities. As an added bonus, students can immerse themselves in the American way of life by participating in cultural activities in the US. Students looking to study abroad will find the US to be an ideal destination. International students can also build a successful career in the US with a variety of educational and career opportunities. We have a video where we list and debunk common myths and misconceptions people have about studying in the USA, and we will link it up above if you are interested. A lot of people are preparing to apply to study abroad as the application cycle approaches. The process can be overwhelming and time-consuming, but it can be worth it in the end. It's important to start early and make sure all application materials are ready on time, and that is where we come in. In this video, we will go over 10 things you need in order to apply to study in the USA. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy our videos. You can also leave a comment in the comment section if you want to recommend a video. If you are new, hello and welcome. Let's dive into the video. 1. Location. When applying to study in the USA as an international student, it is essential to have a clear understanding of which location you want to study in. There are currently 50+ states in the US, and each of these states have different cultures and backgrounds. Consider the climate, local customs, recreational activities, and the overall vibe of the city. Identify whether you prefer the bustle of the urban environment or the quieter atmosphere of the suburbs. Comparing the cost of living in different places is a good idea. Expenses such as housing, transportation, food, healthcare, and others should be taken into account. Identify which cities or states are within your budget and determine if you can comfortably afford to live there. Safety is also an important factor. Take the time to investigate the safety and security aspects of each possible location. Assess the safety of students on campus, crime rates, and safety measures. Examine employment opportunities and internships in your chosen location, and consider part-time work or internships related to your field of study, as these can provide valuable professional experience and assist in funding your studies. One last important factor relating to location is to think about yourself. Think about what is important to you. The factors that contribute to your overall comfort and happiness may include proximity to family and friends, access to specific amenities or facilities, or proximity to natural attractions. My sister and I prefer to be indoors most of the time, but we do enjoy occasional trips downtown and other cool and low-key places of attraction, so we went with an urban location with low vibes. A city where not too much is going on. 2. School choice. Before you apply, make sure you have at least 10 schools on your list. Your school choice can make or unmake you. It is very important to choose where you want to spend the year, 2 years or even 6 years very carefully. It is true that transferring to another school in the US is easy, but you should take into consideration how hard it will be to move schools, cities, or sometimes even states just to go to a better school. Be very intentional in your school choice. Make sure the institutions in your preferred city or state offer programs that align with your academic interests and goals by looking at their reputation, ranking, and specializations. Ensure that your list of schools you choose has the academic programs or majors you are interested in. Some cities or states may have a particular focus on certain fields of study or offer unique programs that align with your academic and career aspirations. Find out if international students have access to comprehensive support services at the universities or colleges you are interested in attending. International student offices, language support programs, cultural integration activities, and academic support services may be part of these programs. A video linked above contains a comprehensive list of colleges and universities you can add to your list. 3. Transcripts, certificates. Get your academic records from your previous educational institutions, including transcripts and diplomas, and translate them into English if they are in a foreign language. The process of getting transcripts and other certifications can sometimes take a long time, so you should get started as soon as possible. All of the documents should also be copied and kept with you for safekeeping, and it is equally important that the translations are accurate and that the documents are notarized. Last but not least, make sure you stay organized by keeping track of all of the documents you need. You will be able to complete the process quickly and without any problems this way. 4. Letters of recommendation. The fourth important thing to prepare beforehand are letters of recommendation. You will need a strong recommendation letter that can speak to your academic abilities, personal qualities, and potential for success in your chosen program from a teacher, professor, or professional from your former school. Ensure that your sources have plenty of time to write and submit letters of recommendation, which is why it is important to start gathering them now. It is common for different institutions to require different numbers of letters of recommendation. Be sure to check the school program website to know how many your school or program requires. Most U.S. institutions prefer anywhere from 1 to 5 letters of recommendation depending on your program, school, or level of education. Always provide your references with a resume or CV to refresh their memory of your achievements. Make sure to follow up with your references to ensure that your letters of recommendation have been received. 5. Personal statement, statement of purpose. Another strong factor you need to prepare before the application cycle begins. In your personal statement, it is important to highlight your academic achievements, personal experiences, goals, and reasons for choosing the particular school or program in your personal statement or essay. This is an opportunity to demonstrate your unique qualities and demonstrate your fit with the institution. Make sure to give yourself enough time to write a compelling and effective personal statement. Have it reviewed by others to ensure it is error-free and communicates your message clearly. According to studies, if you want a really awesome personal statement, you will need anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks, so you need all the time you can get. Remember that your statement is a reflection of you and your commitment to the program, so take your time. 6. Financial documentation. You can save a great deal of time when applying to study in the USA by knowing your financial situation before applying. Decide how you want to fund your studies before applying. You can then narrow down which schools to apply to and which ones not to waste time applying to. Do you plan to apply for a full scholarship, a half scholarship, or none at all? A majority of universities in the U.S. state whether they offer full scholarships on their school websites. And you can always find out by asking the school directly. Prepare financial documents to demonstrate your ability to finance your education in the USA. This may include bank statements, scholarship letters, or sponsorship documents. Moreover, you may need to demonstrate that you have the financial ability to cover your living expenses and tuition fees during your stay. Other supporting documents that can demonstrate your financial capacity should also be included. If you receive full ride scholarships, you may not need financial documentations, but it is never a waste to prepare one before your visa interview. Lastly, make sure to check with the U.S. Embassy for the list of required documents. 7. Standardized test scores. Standardized tests may be required by some universities, such as the SAT or ACT for undergraduate programs or the GRE or GMAT for graduate programs. For non-English speaking students, most universities require proof of English language proficiency, such as TOEFL or IELTS scores. Take the necessary English language tests and ensure your scores meet the minimum requirements of the schools you are applying to. Make sure to start studying and preparing for the test early so that you can take them again if you do not obtain a satisfactory grade. The College Board administers the SAT 7 times a year in August, October, November, December, March, May, and June, so keep the deadlines in mind. Registration for the SAT can be completed online, and you can also pay the fee online as well. Students can also apply for a fee waiver to take the SAT or subject tests without paying the registration fee. Sometimes, it is required to register at least 6 weeks before the test to ensure their score reports are sent on time, so take that into consideration. 8. College application materials. College application fees are an important factor to consider when applying to colleges. You should budget for the application fees as part of your overall college application process. Fees can vary widely among colleges. Some have lower fees ranging from $25 to $50, while others, particularly those with a prestigious or selective reputation, may charge higher fees ranging from $75 to $125. If you are considering attending a college, you should research the fees. In case of financial concerns or questions about application fees, you may find it helpful to contact the college's admissions office for assistance. In addition to fee waivers for financially disadvantaged students, some colleges may offer fee assistance programs that provide reduced application fees for students who meet certain criteria. These programs aim to make the application process more accessible to a wider range of applicants. 9. Application deadlines. Students must submit their application materials by specific dates to be considered for admission to college. Knowing and adhering to these deadlines is crucial to a successful college application process. Students must submit their application materials by specific dates to be considered for admission to college. Knowing and adhering to these deadlines is crucial to a successful college application process. It is important to review the deadlines and make sure that all materials are submitted on time so that you can secure as many scholarships as you can. This is especially important for students who are applying to competitive schools, as missing a deadline could mean that their application is not given full consideration. Therefore, it is important that students plan ahead and allow themselves plenty of time to complete their applications. 10. Visa documentations. You will need to prepare documents when you apply for an interview for your visa. Aside from financial documentations like bank statements, ensure that your passport is valid for at least 6 months beyond the intended duration of your stay in the USA. If your college requires proof of a certain vaccination or immunization, make sure you have your records ready. If you do not have your records, please contact your doctor or health clinic. If you are under the age of 18, you may need to provide parental consent forms or guardianship documentation. In addition, you may need to provide a birth certificate or a government-issued identification card. Depending on the circumstances, a notarized statement may also be required. Now to the important announcement. Once we reach 100 subscribers, we will provide free USA study services to 5 lucky subscribers who want to study in the USA this fall. We will help these 5 people with prepping their application and provide suggestions for universities they can get full tuition scholarships in. We will also look through their application packet and help them craft a strong application. That's it. Check our channel for other videos on scholarships and universities offering full tuition scholarships this fall. So Scholarship Gang, that's all for this video. See you in our next video. Subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like.